it was ringing in such an unusual form, and I wondered why. So I picked it up and I answered the phone, and somebody said something like that, and I said, well, maybe you got the wrong person or the wrong number. But after a while, another call came in, and another call, and like that. So I went down on my knees and prayed to God and asked God to forgive not just me, but everyone who was accusing me falsely of what is not true. After that, I thought it was a joke, and then suddenly, man, from my country, Nigeria, it had already spread like wildfire. So I was like, damn, why me, man? I'm trying to do good here, and you're cursing me for the good I've done. And these are Africans. Africans are supposed to love one another. I'm not a stranger. I'm an African, man. My roots, Africa. Why would you have to condemn me when I haven't even done anything? I haven't stolen from you. I haven't coveted in any way. I didn't take your wife nor your properties and nothing. I'm just doing what God says to do. Let people know that this is not good for you. And that's why I'm doing those bad things. But that's not me.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't make myself a celeb, man. God did it.
But why would anybody cook up a story of that sort, that you have HIV?
As you are perplexed about it, I'm also perplexed about it, and I don't believe that our human beings, our people, African people, that's, I think, one of the reasons why Africa has been regressed, pushed backwards, because of lesser minds that are not in conformity with what God wants from everyone. You know, love thy neighbor as thyself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm hooked up on that. I chose good in the beginning. Then why would you now persecute me? But after a while, I got to understand that if they talk about you, that means you're somebody. And that they probably don't know that whatever they're throwing at me that is evil is going to be turned around for good. And I'm here to defend it because I don't have AIDS. I don't have HIV. I've never been to Zambia. I don't know.
Yeah, because they're claiming that you spent some time in Zambia, and whilst there, you slept with 80 women.
Wow, man.
Yes. And then one of them got pregnant for you. And then you were made to take an HIV test, and it turned out to be positive. And you knowingly went around spreading it.
Really? And how could I be in Ghana and be in Zambia where I've never been
You've
at
never
the
been
same
to
time?
Zambia?
I've never been there. I don't
How
know
about
where it
Liberia?
is. I've never been there. I've been to Sierra Leone. Tijan Kabar asked me to come there when he was president, way back. That's the only country I know I've been to, like, on that side. I've never seen their Zambian ladies, what they look like. 80 women? What kind of 80 women? Even in Ghana, there are too many women. I mean, I haven't even had the time to pick up on one because I'm preoccupied with a lot of stuff in my mind, you know, writing and stuff like that, traveling and trying to get to know the country. It is false. I don't know where Zambia is. I've never been with 80 women. I know HIV. And if they think that they are good, they should bring the evidence, the facts, the doctors, the 80 women, their names, their addresses, the date I traveled, all the particulars they got. I'm ready to take them on. Big time.
Okay. How are you stranded here in Ghana?
I'm not stranded. How would I be stranded?
There
I'm
are,
just having a good time.
There are Nollywood reports that suggest that you can't go back to Nigeria.
You know, maybe because they don't love Ghanaians the way I love Ghanaians. That's the reason why they talk. In Nigeria, I'm a king amongst them, and they know that I could have a break and go wherever I want, seek peace and seek new adventures, you know, new horizons. It's nobody's business. It's between me and my God. If you take me the way I am, I'll love you the way you are. I don't have any other thing to do on earth but to be around people who are especially poor and needy people, and then, you know, to share with them the joy I have and my blessings too. Because that's the reason why probably I'm alive today. It's not about any other thing. If most times I hang around with the youths and the poor and the needy people. I don't hang around with rich people per se, because I come from a royal background as well. I know what it is to be rich. I know what it is to oppress or suppress or depress people. So I'm working against that. All we need amongst ourselves is love ourselves and find equity, justice, and fairness for one another. That's all.
But have these reports affected you in any way?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it did. Initially, I thought it was going to tear me apart, especially when my family started getting worried about it, man. My wife, he called me and said, "Hey, honey, you don't mind them. That's the way it is. They're doing it."
Are you here with your wife?
Now they're back in Nigeria with my kids.
How often do you go back?
Oh, when I have the time. When I have the time. But you know that sometimes I need to have this peace of mind, because most of my work, and especially the way I move around my country, lots of people follow me around when I go anywhere. You know, the youth, they like what I do. Yeah, they feel good from what I do. They've changed from bad to good from what I do on TV. So I got a lot of fans everywhere in the world following me up and down. It's because of the love of what I do. It's not because of anything else. If there was no love in it, it wouldn't shine.
Okay, when was the last time you were in a movie?
Think about a year ago, thereabouts.
What movie was this?
I think it was one with some Kumasi guys called Black Cobra.
You did a Kumawood movie.
Yeah, I did Black Cobra. I try to help them. I mean, this is what I'm doing.
You helped them? What do you mean you helped them?
Oh, well, lots of upcomers don't have what it takes, really, to come out to be on board the ship. Because they're probably shy, or they don't have good delivery, or something somewhere they need from me, and then something somewhere I need from them. So we exchange ideologies in every way we can. Whether you're small or you're big, we get to learn every day. And then that is what I do, because I'm a celeb, and I want them also to be celebs, man. It's free for all. I mean, God says it's free for all.
So this movie is out?
Well, it has been. It's called Black Cobra.
Okay. Now, you are reported to have said that you moved to Ghana to find your real state of mind after going to TB Joshua for healing. Is that right?
Well, I didn't.
Were you ever at that synagogue?
I didn't go to TB Joshua. I worship at the synagogue at the Spintex Road often. And when he came before the stampede, we met, but there was no personal, exchange of words with me and him. He was just standing in front of me. I was seated in the front row, and he saw me. People know me there. But apart from that, I mean, there's nothing else. I don't think that story is actually true, per se.
So you've never been healed by TB Joshua?
Healed in what sense?
I don't know, with the same way people go there and
maybe
claim that they
it's
have
one
been
of
healed.
those. When I saw that first story one time that says I was delivered, healed, and out of something, I forgot to pin that person down.
But did you know this person?
I didn't know the person, but
how are you going to pin the person?
I got investigators who can fish them out.
You have investigators?
Oh, well, sometimes things happen like that. You just let it go. I don't have the time for this, because if I think about it, I'll probably think it's got a vision. Most of the stories don't have visions. They don't have any light in them. So to just pick them out to torment me or to push me to the wall to find out if I'm the way I am in the movies in reality. But I sometimes I don't succumb to that. I just brush it aside and just okay, one of those things. But this one here, I'm saying, excuse me, I want to take them to the extreme this time around with my advocates and all that.
Okay, how are your children feeling about this?
My kids are awesome kids, and I'm praying that God will give me all I need to bring them in here so people can see them. My kids are.
How many do you have?
I have a son and a daughter, and I have these kids that are so wonderfully made by God, the spirit of excellence. They come first all the time in class, and they're beautiful kids. They know the dad too well, and they know that I will never disappoint them. I would not go into that kind of a ditch because I need to have fun. I don't do that. I have self-control. I got scruples. I don't just jump Humpty Dumpty all over the place because I need to have a lady or something.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of ladies all over my life throughout where I've been, America, England, whatever. Ladies is not really what I'm out here for. I'm here to help the poor and the needy kids and in the orphanages and stuff.
And how are you helping them?
Oh, well, as much as I can, they come to me for little advice or lessons or stuff. I do what I can to make them get better, to give them the
So your last movie was last year, and that was The Black Cobra,
Yeah.
you said, the Kumawood production. Mm-hmm. And so you've been redundant for over a year now.
Oh, well, if you say that in a way, but I wasn't actually too focused in the movie aspect. I was writing. I was writing scripts, and I'm writing movies that I want to do later on in the future.
In the future? When is the future?
The future starts when God says it starts.
So how are you living? I mean, doing movies. How are you earning income?
Oh, well, I do a lot of stuff. I like I told you, I teach sometimes.
Where?
Anywhere I find people seated, under the trees, I go there. We exchange
What do you
ideas. I
teach
teach them how to become good actors.
And they
Tell them
pay
what to
you?
do. They don't really have to pay me.
How much were you paid for this Black Cobra role?
Oh, come on, that was just a
Were
favor.
you paid?
That was a favor. It
It was a favor.
Yeah, for them.
So how do you live? Where do you live? I hear you've been moving from one hotel to the other.
Yeah.
Because you're broke.
Yeah. People could say that I'm broke
Are
or
you
whatever. I'm not broke. I have a rich God. And I don't have to flaunt my wealth anyway or to anyone.
Because I understand that you are indebted to one of the hotels in Accra.
It's not true. Who said that? What's the name of the hotel?
I have no idea, but I understand you've been roaming.
It's not true.
Where are you
I don't
living?
owe
Are you living in
anybody.
a hotel now?
No, I live in a little apartment. I don't owe anybody. I'm speaking on TV right now. If you say, "Oh, you come out here and tell me if I owe you." I don't owe no hotel. I've never owed no hotel. I've been living around hotels, and God also has been helping me out in the ways I work. He says He will adorn the roses of the lilies of the valley. He will take care of the sparrows. You don't take care of the sparrows. God takes care of them. If God can take care of me, it's nobody's business how I got connected to Him. You should try to get connected to the God I serve to. I serve Almighty God. I mean, He will never forsake me until the end of the ages. So why would people want me to flaunt my wealth? To show off? I don't show off. I take it the way it is. But I tell you something. I will hold my peace and God will fight for me. You better pray it out. Exodus 14:14.
You're very religious, aren't you?
I love God.
You do.
Yeah, and the fight is His now. Vengeance
Okay.
belongeth unto Him.
Did you at any point take off your dreadlocks?
Yeah.
So why did you go back?
Sometimes you just feel that fresh breath air to make a change. I can make a change anytime. As an entertainer, or as a showbiz person, I can do any kind of thing I want, as long as it's artistic, and I update the creativity in it, positively and constructively too.
So you're born again?
I am born again, I'm a Roman Catholic, and I'm also a child of God. I'm not saying I'm a saint. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a saint, but God knows that I'm upright in His presence. And then He's counted me worthy again today, just like everyone else here. Now, if I'm connected to Him that way, I think if everyone wants to know anything more, they should ask God great and mighty things they don't know. He'll show them to them.
Okay, thank you very much, Hans Anuku, who's come out to clear the air that he has no HIV. You're not HIV positive. Have you ever had the test though?
Oh yeah, way back before I came into Ghana.
That was before 2010.
Yeah, but I don't have it, and I'm still gonna come back here.
How do you know you don't have it?
Because I'm sure I don't have it.
How how do you know?
I've done the test
HIV is
before,
not-
and I don't sleep around. I don't sleep around. I mean, people.
You
who
don't
know
get
me-
HIV by just sleeping around.
No. Do I look like I have HIV?
How do HIV people look like? I know people living with HIV
You should
who
know
look very
them.
healthy. You can't tell.
No,
you can't look at a
you
person
can't.
and say that you have HIV.
You can't.
It is not true.
You can't. They're
you
mostly
need
sick.
to educate yourself
They're
on
mostly
that one.
sick.
No, it is not true.
It's true.
It
They're
is not
mostly
true.
sick.
No.
They vomit.
No. It
It's
is not
true.
true.
It is true. I'm telling you,
I'm telling you that I know people living
anyway,
with HIV.
I'm hardly sick. I'm negated from infirmity and diseases. And I'm telling you, my God, the blood of Jesus has taken supremacy in my blood. It can never come to me. When they hear my name, they take to fly 7 ways, even they come through 1 way. That's the truth, baby.
That's good. That's good. But I just want to let you know that people living with HIV do not get sick.
Do you want to take a bet on it? We call your doctors and I'll do the test right here now.
No, I'm not saying that
now,
you
I want to
have
prove
it.
the God I serve to you all in this.
No, I'm not saying you have it. I mean, you said you don't have it. That's good.
Oh.
If you have it, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just telling you that people with HIV do not go around throwing up and being sick. It is not true.
They go with pots of drugs and stuff. I don't buy those stuff. I don't. Oh, come on.
You're spewing a lot of ignorance about HIV.
No, it's not true.
You are spewing a lot of ignorance.
HIV is sin. They're so weak. They're weak.
It is not true.
Yeah, it's true.
It is not true.
Oh, come on.
I'm telling you.
No, I don't have it.
You need to read more about HIV.
Oh, but I don't know about it because it's not my portion.
That is why. It is not anybody's portion.
I don't want to know about it. The little I know about HIV is what I just told you.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
But you've been
maybe
misled.
The next time they're going to tell me I have Ebola.
I don't know about that one.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for talking to. Thank you for talking to us.